For this practice, you're going to want to have a glass wand, crystal dildo, or something similar. Alternatively, you could just explore with your fingers, finding yourself in a space where you won't be disturbed for the next 20 or so minutes. Getting yourself into a comfortable laying down position and deeply committing in this space to self-love, self-compassion, self-trust and self-honour. Allowing yourself to slow down or stop at any time, and being deeply in tune and listening to your body. This is less about what you want to get out of it and more about how you treat yourself through the process. Listen to your body and its truth in the moment. The essence of all healing is really allowing your body to express and trusting this inner wisdom. That is how you integrate and heal. Starting with some nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allowing yourself to relax just a little bit more with every exhale. We are now going to start a de-armouring process. As you do this, keep the breath deep and full. Bringing some lube or oil onto your hands, I invite you to gently start stroking your vulva. Checking in with your body. Is she a yes? If it doesn't feel like a yes today, honour that. And you can do this whole practice energetically. Let your yoni know that she is safe, loved, and free to integrate and release. As you continue to inhale and exhale, with the inhale, welcome in the pleasure of your body. Allow pleasure to stream through your body. Because healing practices can be pleasurable. So I now invite you to find a point with your thumbs directly above the glands of your clitoris, right above it. And I invite you to press deeply until you're pressing into the bone. Inhaling directly into that spot, drawing your attention down with your breath. Exhale and sound the sensation from that spot. Inhale directly into the spot again. Exhale and sound the sensation you feel as you continue to press. Now moving your thumbs apart slightly and sliding down on either side of the glands of the clitoris. You can press in towards the bone. And again, inhaling directly into the pressure. Exhaling and sounding the sensation. Inhaling directly into the pressure. Bring your awareness right to the point of pressure. Exhale, sound the sensation. And now sliding your thumbs just a tiny bit further down, just beneath the glands of the clitoris. And again, you should be able to feel the bone. You can find the point intuitively, wherever your body needs this pressure. Inhale and feel into the pressure point, drawing your breath down. Sound what you're feeling on the exhale. Now moving down a little further, on top of the outer lips. inhaling as you press in, exhaling, sounding what you feel at that point of pressure. Now moving your thumbs down, pressing on the outer lips on either side of the urethra. Inhale, feel the sound on the exhale. Now moving your thumbs down around the entrance to the vagina, pressing in deeply. Inhale, feel the sensation, and sound the sensation on the exhale. Again, checking in with your body, and if it is a consensual yes, I invite you to gently pull the outer lips open, and with your thumbs you can press in right at the base of the inner lips. This is the delicate space around either side of your urethra. Inhaling, feeling, exhaling, sounding. Now pressing into the inner lips on either side of the entrance to the vagina, inhaling right into that pressure point. Exhale and sound. And now finding your fourchette, a piece of skin at the back of the entrance to the vagina. You can start to massage this part of your body with love and tenderness. Inhaling into this point of contact, the point of massage. Exhale and sound the sensation. And now, as we move into some internal work, maybe take a couple of moments to bring some pleasure to your body, to awaken her. Maybe you want to turn yourself on. Maybe you want some sensual pleasure, self-touch, whatever works for your body in this moment. Taking your time to perhaps stroke your clitoris, your vulva, or maybe your hair and neck, whatever works for you. Let your body experience pleasure and goodness, resourcing into the pleasure and goodness. As you continue to stroke, moving towards your clitoris and vulva, you can check in with your body to confirm that it is a yes to working with the healing today. Remember not to force, there's no pushing, this always has to be consensual. If it's a yes, you can start to work with your dildo or wand. If it's a no or maybe, you can do this practice energetically, feeling the energetic pressure inside of your body. If you are using the crystal dildo or wand today, you can take a little bit of extra oil or lube if required, rubbing it onto your wand, and gently place it at the entrance of your vagina. As you do this, I invite you to inhale. Feel the sensation at the entrance to your vagina. Exhale and sound those sensations. And now, while still external, I invite you to push the wand towards the back of the entrance of your vagina, down towards your perineum. Gentle but firm pressure. Feel the point of contact, exhale and sound the sensation. And now, if your body is a yes, I invite you to bring very gentle pressure onto the wand. You can touch your clitoris if it makes it feel more pleasurable, more inviting, and you can insert it just a tiny bit more with full awareness, full connection to what's happening in your body. Bringing it into you just 1 centimetre or a quarter of an inch. And now we start our around the clock practice. If this is your first practice, you could just work with 12, 3, 6 and 9 o'clock. If you've been practicing this for a while, you could explore the other points of the clock. Pushing into these points and identifying anything that is perhaps numb or more tender, as if working a muscle externally in your arm, finding that point and releasing it with the pressure, inhaling into the sensation and exhaling with the sounding. If anything feels particularly uncomfortable or difficult, continue to settle yourself with your touch and either connect the sensation to pleasure and then go back to the uncomfortable sensation, or connect with the safety within yourself and then go back to the uncomfortable sensation. Keep working around the clock at your own pace, going deeper and deeper into the vagina. Once you've completed the first full cycle, go a little deeper and repeat the process. Slowly work deeper and deeper into the vagina, following your intuition, listening to your body, continuing to press, sound and exhale. When you get to the area of your G-spot, spend a little extra time there with little bits of pressure, really feeling out this whole area. Follow your intuition, moving your body, sounding at this moment, trusting your wisdom. Inhaling in, sounding the sensation on the exhale. Remembering to connect with love and compassion, sinking and dropping deeper and deeper into your being, offering whatever arises deep love and compassion. It's okay to emotionally express and let your body express any movement at any time. And now, pressing your wand all the way up to your cervical area, gently pressing on the cervix or the cervical area, allowing yourself to feel here. Maybe there is numbness, maybe some pain. Feel the sensation. Inhale into the sensation. Exhale and sound the sensation. Let yourself do several rounds of this, really feeling, really sounding. And now as you press, feel and sound, you can move in a circle around the cervix, releasing with every exhale and every sound, pressing and finding spots with stored energy, stored emotion. As you press into them, inhale, exhale and sound. Take your time and release. And now, very slowly and gently, it's time to remove your wand. You can stroke your body, your skin, your hair, allowing yourself to stream goodness and pleasure through your body. Laying your hands over the outside of your yoni, feeling the high energy vibrating through your whole pelvic energy from this work. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you, that belongs in the past, that is no longer yours. Releasing it to the earth. Allowing your yoni to enter its true, original, high vibration essence. And now, as you come out of the practice space, remembering to bring some pleasure to the rest of your day, in whatever form that takes. Restore a feeling of safety and being loved into your nervous system. You are safe and you are loved. Be gentle on yourself. Hold yourself with so much compassion and let yourself integrate.